Ethereum's status as a security has been the talk of the town, but is the hearing even happening? Bill Gates reiterates his disdain for cryptocurrencies. CoinMarketCap removes the Bitcoin Cash promoting Bitcoin.com from Bitcoin's landing page. Crypto Daily charges $20,000 to promote your ICO. Coin, the group behind Cash, launches a revolutionary ICO platform, Cryptos. Andreessen Horowitz opens a crypto-only fund. Stephen Curry will be the first celebrity to get his very own Cryptokitty. The boys of Silicon Valley hold an ICO, and the crypto markets get beaten back over the weekend. We've got all your headlines mixed with some daily market analysis. I'm Elio Trades, and your FUD TV Daily Update starts now. Welcome back, FUD Nation. Now, just diving here on the total market caps, we can see that we are still recording some slight losses here. We were as low as the $428 billion mark, so it seems like we're popping back up here, trying to get back up there. Of course, as recently as 72 hours ago, we were as high as the $450 billion mark, but we saw the same validity, the same volatility as we've rocked our way up from the 3s to the 4s, now to the 5s, hopefully. So as we work our way up to 500 billion, we can see it continuing to be rocky, but it's good to see that we got some traction here and we're not continuing to slide. We can see EOS has peaked up, started to become green. Obviously, the rest of the top 10 are still recording losses. If we hop over to the biggest gainers and losers, Bitcoin Dark. Bitcoin Dark! Seriously, don't ever buy Bitcoin Dark. Funfair. Funfair. I haven't seen Funfair's name pop up in a while. It allows you to do your own casinos. Cool coin. Obviously, Loom Network, the gaming coin. 0x has had a lot of rumors around being added to Coinbase. And of course, the Chumbawamba coin Ontology. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Can't get beaten back.
Can't get beaten back.
Almost back up to 10 bucks again, 950, 6% gain on the day. And gas, of course, interesting coins here at the top, some really good ones, and probably no more than 15 here coins that are recording green numbers. Everything else is still in the red, but hopefully we can see that start to change as we've seen a little bit of a momentum shift over the last few minutes to a few hours. So hopefully this is the beginning of us building back up. Hopefully this week we can continue to build that momentum up, get above 450, and hopefully even 500, which we know to be a very psychological number. And the talk of the town today has been Ethereum and whether it will be considered a security. This is the biggest news in our community right now, is whether Ethereum has the ability to register back in 2014 as a security. Obviously, if anyone can figure out how to time travel, it's Vitalik Buterin, but we don't really believe that that's the solution here. We're all certainly hoping that the SEC doesn't rule that Ethereum's the security, unregistered, unlicensed security, and that would call into question all of the hodlers and potentially mean serious consequences for the coin and its investors. This is not a good situation. However, the question is this hearing even happening? Now on Reddit, there's a post that's got almost 650 upvotes that says apparently there's no mention of the so-called hearing on the SEC or CFTC official websites, and that this is just a routine discussion behind closed doors and that nothing's going to be decided if they're even talking. And so now I scrolled down, I can't find anyone rebutting this, but we do know that the Wall Street Journal apparently was where this story started. So at this point, I can only conclude that the Wall Street Journal is originating FUD about Ethereum. This is good news for Ethereum that this hearing isn't happening and there's probably not going to be some crazy SEC regulation just slammed down like a hammer. I'm still kind of losing my mind though that there's such a lack of organization, a lack of purpose to the news that we're hearing. It revalidates my desire to create this channel in the first place. And to me, I'm just going to take myself off the ledge here, make myself feel a little bit more sane and analyze this segment as if this hearing had gone forward, because that's the segment I wanted to do and that's what we're gonna do. So one of the critical elements here is that they apply something called the Howey test, which means is this investment something that people invested into with the idea that they were going to make money based on the efforts of others? And that's sort of like a stock offering or something. You invest in a company, the company's doing work, you believe that that company is going to give off value, give off revenue that you're going to be able to take part in and grow economically. Now, this is not exactly the case with Ethereum because many people could be investing into Ethereum simply for the utility of the token, the Ether token, which allows you access to the Ethereum network. And I'm sure many, many people have done that. Obviously, there are tons of people who are hodling, hoping to make money off of it, hoping to see their value increase, but that would be very hard to prove that all investors into Ethereum were doing it just to make money. So that's part of where I can see the Howey test failing. Moreover, it's a question of, are you making money off the value of others? It's hard to calculate where the value of Ethereum comes. Is it because of the efforts of the Ethereum Foundation? The value of Ethereum is based on communal buy-in from the rest of the world. It's very hard to say whether you're making money off the efforts of others. Regardless, the point of what we're talking about today, we don't even know right now whether this hearing is happening. What is going on with the Wall Street Journal spreading all this FUD if this isn't happening? At this point, it just seems like this hearing as to whether Ethereum is going to be a security is either informal, or it's certainly not definitive, and there's certainly not a decision coming down today. But even if Ethereum was deemed a security, what would happen is essentially exchanges would most likely just blacklist Americans from participating in those exchanges. There would be a temporary dump. The rest of the world would buy in. Ethereum would surge back up to its highs and most likely continue on as normal, as we've come to expect with cryptocurrencies. So as this is sad, this is confusing, this isn't the end for Ethereum, and I don't know, it's just hard to say what this all means. It kind of seems like this is a big nothing burger. And in a bit more of the same, we have word that Bill Gates is so anti-crypto. He just hates on crypto so much. He had said that he would short if there was an easy way to do it. And of course, that's weird because we have futures markets. You can short Bitcoin, you can short crypto. So I don't understand what he's missing out on. Just go short it. But at the same time, it just shows you that the sentiment is so negative from current existing billionaires. I wonder why. What do you have, $90 billion of conventional US dollars to protect? I think that's part of it, right? When you hear Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger saying that this is worse than harvesting baby brains, saying that Bitcoin is rat poison squared. I mean, think about it. They have so much to protect in the current system. They work with banks. They own banks. US dollars are their friend. They control that system. This new system, they know they don't control. They're smart enough to realize that it's gaining on them. They didn't foresee a lot of technological innovations. Warren Buffett admits he was wrong about Google. He was wrong about Amazon. He was wrong about Yahoo. He was wrong about the internet. If you were wrong about the internet, how are you going to be right about the future of the internet? You don't even understand the fundamentals of the internet itself. You didn't even think Amazon was a good business, a good investment. That's how dumb you are. That's not how dumb you are, but that's how far behind you are. And this is why I felt so strongly about the Elon Musk story yesterday, is because I do believe that this investment philosophy of investing into things with moats or sort of protected areas of the economy that don't focus on innovation, that are worried more about protecting what they have and keeping people out than they are about pushing anything forward and having that be what's attractive. I personally got attracted to cryptocurrency, and my whole professional life has been stimulated by being attracted to innovation and new and different businesses, enterprises that will change the world. That's what inspires me. That's what gets me out of bed every day. But given how much legitimacy cryptocurrencies have accrued, how many achievements they've accomplished over the last few years, the fact that some of the smartest people in the world are still throwing shade at this industry just shows you that change is slow, and that the people in the halls of power, no matter how smart you think they might be, are never going to be that accepting of total cataclysmic, game-changing, game-altering technology changes, especially when they affect everybody's pocketbook. And now we enter into Bitcoin politics as we talk about Bitcoin.com, which was a Bitcoin Cash promoting website and is a Bitcoin Cash promoting website, was removed from CoinMarketCap's Bitcoin page. Without going too deep on this, I think this was okay to do. I think this was fine to do because it was very confusing to have a website that actively promotes Bitcoin Cash over Bitcoin while sort of purporting to look like it's a Bitcoin website. If you're new to this space, that's a doozy. That's too much of a minefield of false information for you to wade your way through without accidentally buying Bitcoin Cash. Everybody's going to end up accidentally buying Bitcoin Cash if this continues on. I don't like the feeling of being manipulated myself, and I don't like the feeling of watching other people being manipulated. And for that reason, I feel like having a website called Bitcoin.com that doesn't promote Bitcoin is manipulative. Simple and plain. Now, the man right here is Crypto Daily. Many of you might know him from his daily YouTube segments, and we just got word that he's essentially accepting money to shill ICOs. This is not surprising, as many crypto YouTubers rely on their YouTube for their income. We personally are lucky enough that we don't, and that's partly what allows us to do this for you. We have business backgrounds. We have businesses in the space. Some we've listed here, some we don't. But this channel lends us a lot of credibility, and it shows our clients who we are, and it helps them gain a deeper understanding of who we are and becoming more comfortable with us. Luckily for us, that gives us the ability to deliver information to you that's unclouded, that's uncompromised. But not everybody has that ability because not everyone is actually creating their own enterprise. I personally come from a product background. I'm a startup guy. I've been innovating, creating businesses since I was a child. And this is what I love. It gets me out of bed. It makes me excited, genuinely emotional. Just so you guys know, we have blockchain projects we're trying to develop. We care about this industry. We care about the future of it. And when crypto YouTubers, especially big ones, are shilling projects that they don't believe in, that is bad for the space. It creates popularity around bad projects, and it leads to BitConnects and other projects that just shouldn't be in the top 20, in the top 50, and it has more and more people FOMOing in, betting on, and investing in bad projects. That's bad for crypto short term, bad for crypto midterm, bad for crypto long term. So while Crypto Daily, I don't think he's a bad guy. I don't think there's anything wrong with YouTubers accepting money for shoutouts. It happens in every industry. I do think that we are in this weird industry of cryptocurrency where you can make money without directly shilling something you don't believe in. If you're smart and you have what it takes as a crypto YouTuber, meaning you have the business acumen, the tech acumen, you know how to present and deliver information properly, you should be able to figure out how to make commercial opportunities for yourself that don't require you taking money or shilling your fans and your viewers on something that doesn't have intrinsic value. Rant over, no shade thrown at Crypto Daily. I'm just using this as an example of a behavior that's common on YouTube. And of course, he's one of the more recognizable YouTubers. Just thought we'd talk about it. Rant over. And Coin, the company behind QASH, is launching its revolutionary new ICO platform, Cryptos. They have a mission, right? Their ICO mission is sort of an end-to-end solution. They're saying ICOs have problems. Once they get sold out, it's often a problem with KYC. Not everyone can participate. Moreover, once these ICO tokens get distributed, it's not always the case that they get listed on exchanges. Sometimes the value never gets a chance to go up. They're solving this issue by bridging the gap, offering many services in one. Essentially, they point to their experience in creating the QASH ICO in November of 2017, and they learned firsthand all these issues with the ICO process. So they're solving the KYC process. They're solving the issue of automatically listing exchanges. They're having their own exchange. So they're going to allow for all these coins to be automatically listed. If you go through their ICO platform, your coin will automatically be listed on their exchange and tradable. So you'll never have to worry about, oh, will we make it to an exchange? No, if you made it onto their ICO platform, you will be KYC compliant, regulatorily compliant, a lot of other things. So this is really what's cool here is they're trying to push forward the sort of future of compliant friendly and, you know, ICOs that actually have a path forward. That they don't have to have these miraculous CEOs that connect all the dots. They actually have a pathway where their ICO can grow. Very cool stuff. And we're not going to go too deep on this, but one of the most famous Silicon Valley VCs, Andreessen Horowitz, has just announced its very own cryptocurrency-only fund. More of the same. We know that this is part of the story of adoption. VCs, the big money, institutional players are coming in. They're coming in now. 2018 is the year of institutional entry into cryptocurrency, and this is more of that story being continued. Very bullish news here for anyone in crypto, and this is just exciting stuff, especially if you have blockchain projects you're trying to get funded or are looking for more investment, more liquidity. This is exciting, bullish news for anyone in the space. Apparently in Hungarian, the word for moon is hold. And we have word that Cryptokitties has finally inked a deal with their first celebrity, and that celebrity is none other than Stephen Curry. That's right, if you're a fan of Chef Curry, one of the NBA's brightest stars, you'll now be able to get your very own Cryptokitty of him. That's right, the Cryptokitty empire expands to celebrities. I can see this giving another hit to the sort of Cryptokitty fad, but I don't think this saves it. I don't think Cryptokitties in the end was that successful, and I think that they had their moment and it's kind of gone, so I'd be surprised to see this actually do much in as far as reviving Cryptokitties.
Wait, what's happening?
Canceling my Uber.
So you're in?
Fuck it. I'm in. Fuck Series B Pied Piper coin is totally gonna work.
Yes, it is. It totally is. So just to confirm, in order for this coin to be worth what Series B was worth to all of us, it has to sell for how much?
$68. I see. And 7 cents is less than that.
Yep.
Whose idea was this again?
I believe the initial idea was Guilfoyle's.
To be fair, it was Monica who really pushed it over the goal line.
Well, I'm gonna head down to the Tesla dealer and beg them to take my car back.
Whether or not the coin was successful, this is just great to see cryptocurrency making more and more forays into pop culture. We need people to learn about this in the way they learn about everything, which is through the television, through their shows, through their evening entertainment. This is how people absorb new information, and so this is critical, right? We're getting not only an explanation of ICOs, but there's another part we didn't show where Guilfoyle goes in on a rant about cryptocurrency and its merits and how it's not going anywhere. And Guilfoyle on the show is kind of looked at as the cynical voice of reason. Like, he's out there, but in general in the scenes, he brings it home with data and fact that's kind of undeniable. And seeing his character really push cryptocurrencies, I think everybody really enjoyed it. Very good news, very positive spin for crypto, ICOs, the whole deal. I think this was awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed today's crypto news. Obviously, it's a little bit of a red day, but we will stop this slide and keep growing together. I'm very confident in that. If you enjoyed today's content, smash that like button, comment below, let me know what you thought about it. Of course, I always love reading your comments. You guys know that. And I'll see you guys down there in that comment section regardless after this video. If you're new around here, hit that sub button. My name's Elio Trades, and we do cryptocurrency cryptocurrency videos each and every day on this channel. We really try to bring you the newest and truest in the space, so hit that bell notification and you'll be made aware whenever we put out new content. It's been an absolute pleasure having you guys with me today on FUD TV, and I'll catch you very soon on the next episode.